There has been so many fantastic stories that have come out of the porn room. Happy New Year, guys.
Yay.
I've already put the date in wrong.
Well, it now smells like masked cat shit and fresh harvest pumpkin Febreze in my room, so I'm all set for this.
Oh no. Happy New Year.
Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye and I looked the other way. What else could I do? I just stood at the doorway and knew I'd rather be drunk with you.
Ow!
I'd rather
Maybe he's emceeing.
Hey, Internet, Highway 47 is here and bleeding. And my name's Scrodrick, and with me is Dracofunk.
Hi. How badly are you bleeding?
Not bad, but it still surprised me, and it hurts because it was a cat attack. And also with us is Vomit.
I wasn't ready for what just happened.
Neither was Scrodrick.
But you take that energy and you turn it into lemonade or something. And tonight we're watching Mesa of Lost Women from 1953. And Dracofunk, why don't you fucking tell us some things while I handle this?
Hey, this movie came out in 1953 sometime. The exact date, I don't know. I only got to the 1953 part. But I can tell you it has an IMDb rating of, are you guys ready for this?
He's not. He had to mute to deal with the cat thing.
Oh, well.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Why not?
2.7.
Oh.
Maybe you should go back to being scratched by the cat, Scratch.
Yeah, I'm gonna just continue bleeding. You continue.
This does not have a tomatometer score. It does,
It was
however,
so
have
low.
it does, however, have an audience score.
1?
18.
Oh, that's higher than I expected. I don't know why from 1 to 18 was an improvement, but
What movie was it we watched the other day where the tomatometer score was lower than the IMDb score?
was that the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It
Wait, don't
was-
reference that. They'll know what's up next week.
It's okay. I tell everybody what's up next week anyway.
Just beep it. Just
Just
is
beep
that
it,
lower
yeah.
than the?
What came out last week, prospectively?
It was Christmas with the Cranks.
No, prospectively. Lord of the Rings. It was Lord of the Rings.
No. Christmas with the Cranks. IMDb was 5.4 and the tomatometer score was 5.
Oh God.
I just want
Tomatometer score was kind. That movie didn't deserve 5.
So the spread between the Christmas specials we watched this year was 89.
Please,
Total?
after talking about a Tim Allen movie, do not use the word spread.
Like you add them all together and it was 89.
No, like Christmas with the Cranks had a tomatometer score of 5, and Die Hard has a tomatometer score of 94.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like a roller coaster going backwards. I thought I had an analogy, but I didn't.
So
Anyway, we're watching Mesa of Lost Women.
Okay, and since this is from the 1950s, that means brave pirates in the 1960s were able to liberate this film and present it to us for our viewing pleasure. So, is this going to be one of the ones that is just included?
That's the plan. That's what we try to
Okay,
do the
so
first of every month.
We'll see if the government takes us down or not.
Yeah, if we didn't include the video, meaning if there's not a little countdown on the screen right now, then you can find it elsewhere on YouTube.
Yeah,
Is this
So-
on archive.org also?
probably.
Probably, I didn't look. Because, our copy is ripped from my DVD.
So we'll still give you a sort of countdown in case.
Oh no, we need to include that countdown. That's for me editing the video in.
Yeah.
It is on archive.org.
Neat.
Ooh.
Oh, damn it.
So if the video isn't included because it got taken down, we're sorry. We tried.
We'll fix it somehow.
We're angry.
Stick it to the man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we all
You
ready?
guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Am I counting this down?
You've been
Sure.
emceeing so far, Bloodman.
Okay, so this is Mesa of the Lost Women from 1953, and we are starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The isn't in the title, and I also keep saying it.
Oh, it's somebody with things on their fingers.
Is she from the moon?
Whoa. Oh, it's like a 50s kiss where they just kind of shove their faces together.
Have you ever been by a girl like this?
Yeah.
What?
My ex.
Which one? Don't answer that.
Mesa of Lost
Oh. I'm sorry,
Ron
Vomit.
Orman production.
I only insult one ex. All of my bad habits is congealed into one mysterious ex that has all of the worst traits. The amorphous blob of X.
Oh.
What is this music?
It's ukulele piano duet.
This is like... It's like piano with like a mariachi band.
Oh, don't worry. Orville Hampton is here to supervise that dialogue.
Jimmy and the Mariachi Band. They don't have the same sheet music.
And he just fell asleep on the piano.
Strain, the monstrous assurance of this race of puny bipeds with
Oh.
overblown egos.
Is that where the Gorn
Creature
fight
who
took
calls
place?
himself
Yeah,
the
I'm pretty
Most.
sure.
He believes he owns the earth, and every living thing on it exists only for his benefit. Yet how foolish he is. Consider, even the lowly insect that man trods underfoot outweighs humanity several times, and outnumbers him by countless billions.
This narrator sounds like a Klingon.
Narrator sounds like he's already tired of our shit. He's talking down to us, so yeah.
Bet against the insect. Let a man or woman venture from the well-beaten path of civilization. Let him cross the threshold of the limited intellect, and he encounters amazing, wondrous things, the unknown and terrible. If he escapes these
I
weird
can't get over
adventures
like
with his
this poor
life,
guitarist.
he will usually find what's left his reason.
He just learned how to play those chords the other day, and he's doing his best.
What happened to these two souls?
Yeah, this is
Lost
back
in
before they could just
great
loop audio, so he's having to play all of
Ask
this.
yourself, why would anyone trod from the usually well-traveled roads of this modern
Well, at least if they remake this movie, they have Clancy Brown to play the narrator.
Oh, good news.
It's difficult for our
Hoyt
modern
Curtin's
world
original
to
music
access
score,
electronic
consisting solely of guitar, bass, and piano,
Oh,
was recycled by director Edward D. Jones Jr. for his film Jailbait.
oh, good. We should watch that one next.
I don't want to watch a movie titled Jailbait.
Me neither.
Where the vultures wait for the other vultures to die.
Oh.
Yeah, just Google that if you want to watch it yourself on your own time.
Don't,
Google
don't,
Jailbait.
Yeah.
don't.
Terrible fauna
Don't.
of the earth. The
Oh, God.
Desert.
Did you do it?
Desert.
Did
No.
you do it?
This surveyor can hardly credit his eyes.
Which jailbait film? Because apparently there's at least two.
Produced by roasting the optic nerve.
1954.
But if they do exist,
It's not
If
even the
they
two.
are living things from
Wait, is this the
somewhere,
dialogue supervisor
one
doing this
fact
big,
is certain.
long-winded narration?
Miracle or not, they will not be living things for long. The Muerto Desert, true to its name, will soon convert them into dead.
As soon as that Jeep runs him over.
The desert. You know, I had trouble finding the film because jailbait is 2 words. See, they were taken by the desert, Padre.
Maybe he's coming out of it then.
Rose.
I doubt it, Doc. Even if they got across that desert alive, the sun's bound to have cooked their brains.
It's a miracle to me how Peppy and Frank found them.
No, I better be getting back to work.
Driving my Jeep across the desert.
Beats me how they got there. Or what they were doing. That's the most godforsaken spot on Earth.
Maybe they're from that missing plane we read about.
That plane was headed for Mexico City. Have to be 100 degrees off to land in the Muerto Desert.
100 degrees or not, they had to come from somewhere. Where'd you say you picked them up, Peppy?
On the road to Zarpa Mesa, señor médico.
And she's crying blood.
Pretty girl under all that sunburn.
This film originally was titled The
completely
Lost
dehydrated.
Women of
I don't know
Zarpa.
what kept them alive. You're all right, you're safe. You're in an oil company office.
Ron
Sure.
Orman bought
She's
the
about the
film
same
after it
shape
was
you are.
abandoned, shot some new footage, and released
She hasn't
it
come out of it yet.
as
But I think
this.
you're both going to be all right. Here, try to take this.
Oh, good. It's a film that was abandoned and somebody tried to save it.
Yes.
What did you think
Make
you were,
some
a
money.
Superman? Nobody's ever
Mystery
been able to
Science
walk
Theater
across that desert and
rejected
come
this
out
movie.
alive. You try with a
But
girl.
Riff Tracks did it in
This is an oil
2012.
company. Can you load a truck with food drums and bring all the men you can spare? If we get there in time, maybe we can...
And what?
Burn them out before they scatter. That's the only thing that scares them, fire. But if we're too late, we're doing it.
Now, just a minute, young fella.
That's
Take it
Beavis's
easy.
dad, okay.
You've been out
I
in
was
the
getting
sun
ready to
too
say,
long.
looks like he could be
Let's
played by
celebrate
Martin
quite a
Sheen in the
while.
remake that we're
You
totally
don't know
making
you
now.
haven't seen them, but if you had, you'd realize it.
Seen him.
Look, you said Superman. Well, these are Superman.
Yeah, we need
monsters.
Superman to save us.
As big as we are, they can kill you with one bite.
What can?
These things. If they scatter before we get there,
Where do they come from?
he's got an underground lab up on Zarpa Mesa. He does something to their gland.
Who does?
Dr. Aranya.
Araña. Ay, caramba.
I told you
Oh,
the sun
no.
cooked their brains.
Peppy doesn't think so.
And besides, nobody's ever been able to climb Zarpa Mesa.
But you can reach it by plane.
Let's listen to his story anyway. What do we got to lose?
Well, it all started on the border a few days back. I pilot for Jan Van Croft.
Pianist fell asleep for a second there again.
Well, we had engine trouble. I made a forced landing in the field outside this little Mexican town. After we landed, I stayed with the ship to...
Quite a story he's telling.
Why are
isn't
we
it, Peppy?
why are we zooming in on
You
him?
heard from your people about Zarpa Mesa and the mysterious Dr.
Because he's
Aranya,
Dr. Aranya.
even though your bosses haven't. So, why tell them? They would only laugh at you and say, "Poor Pepe, you're getting old." But you've heard for years about
They
the protests
wouldn't call
of
him
mistaken
stupid
people,
for being old.
about the women.
They would call him stupid for being Mexican.
I was gonna say they have plenty of more racist reasons to call him stupid.
Grant Phillip doesn't know the whole story.
I also like the implication that the narrator is just the voices in his head.
It actually began, almost a year
This is
ago.
the voices in Pepe's
The
head.
night Dr.
Yeah.
Stephen Masterson,
Yes.
the world-famous specialist in research, found himself in the middle of the Muerto Desert.
I even feel like his name could be racist if said by
He came
white
in
people,
answer to a
and I'm afraid to say it.
mysterious summons.
Just bleep me every time I say anything like that.
But knew only as a name signed to a series of brilliant scientific treatises. Aranya.
Oh, we've arrived.
Oh,
Why do we watch?
Look at this close-up of a cliff.
Ah, Rock Cliff.
Your eyes
And there's
must
a
be
weird
playing tricks on
dwarf
you in
up
this
there.
life. Is that what you think, Masterson? What was it you thought you saw?
Some kind of rock man.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm sorry, you're vocalizing too many instruments for this film.
But to Masterson's
There are
instrument,
exactly 3.
a man with the genius of Aranya, building his laboratory on an
75% of a quartet
mountaintop in the middle of an
with a piano in it.
desert. Why Zappa Mesa?
Yes, cat.
Well,
It's
I
attacking the
saw the
Febreze
Mesa
bottle.
indeed.
Yes, you're the reason why this is here.
Doctor, and one that was soon to be
Because you don't know how to
though in
poop
a
correctly.
way so fantastic and horrible as to make a man of science doubt his senses.
Now that I know it's there, like I can hear the bass and
You fucking ow.
what?
He's still on MC duty, and by that I mean he's still getting attacked by his cat.
It just hit the Febreze bottle that fell over and like hit the top of my lip. It's not
I guess
enough.
that's
that
fair
she-
revenge.
It's not that she came in covered in shit and it stunk really bad and then made me bleed and is now knocking over shit on my desk.
Is she trying to audition for the channel?
She has jumped up in my face during recording before.
You almost walked into that cigarette burn. Oh, she walked into one.
How do you do? My name is Masterson. Dr. Leland Masterson. I believe Dr. Ryan
Okay,
is expecting
okay.
me.
Can you turn down the radio? I wish they had timed that piano to him sitting down. Oh no, thanks. I've already got one.
I feel like the music for this, they just put them in a room and just said play music.
They probably did.
And like they didn't like write anything down. They just ad-libbed the whole thing
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
this.
Play something for a
1953
half
power
hour
jazz.
because that's all we can pay you for.
Dude, what's wrong with his eye?
Systems of insects.
Dude.
Dr. Masterson.
I've
Dr. Aranya.
stopped asking Dr.
I trust your journey was pleasant.
Well, moderately. I must confess, though, that I was a trifle uneasy when your driver headed into the Muerto Desert. But everything seems to have worked out.
The sentimental human mind being what it is, this is the only sort of a place I could find to carry on my work. But I can understand your feelings.
These papers.
I
on the
think this guy is
anterior lobe of
trustable.
the
You can tell by his trustable
and
face
the
and
effects
very
of the
normal
specific
mannerism.
hormones on other living things. Quite the most remarkable endocrine theories that I've ever read.
Well, thank you, Doctor. Coming from the world's foremost organotherapist, a fine compliment.
That's why I jumped at the chance to come here. Work with you. Examine your theories.
Oh, let us understand one thing, Doctor. These are not theories.
Oh, good.
Not theories.
I have successfully proved every point over and over again in my laboratory.
Oh, wait a minute. You want me to believe that you have produced these things by experimentation?
And many more.
And my eyes weren't playing tricks.
So you can see why such work as this must be completed inside a mountaintop amidst this desolation. Oh, I'm completing a most unusual experiment in my laboratory. Doctor, would you care to observe?
Oh, certainly.
Come
The
along.
guitar player, piano player, and bassist are taking a break right now.
Yeah, be quiet. You'll wake them up.
So, like, apparently this guy only hires women and...
Well,
Only a matter
Did we
of
lose
Thomas'
Vomit?
internet
What
died.
is the nature of this?
Well,
Oh, no.
some clarification, Doctor. As you know, I have isolated the growth hormone of the anterior pituitary, the specific substance which controls the growth pattern of human beings.
Yes, it was the subject of one
We're
of
gonna
your
have a
papers.
12-foot tall woman here
With
soon.
this accomplished, I said to myself,
Oh God! They
what
woke up
would
the
effect
they
be
woke up the
of this
musicians.
hormone or a complete human
They talk too loud.
pituitary being transferred in the body of another creature. I began a series of experiments. Moderate success among the lesser animals, a complete failure
Hello?
among birds. And
That's how we got
then,
Birdman.
experimenting one day upon the hexapods.
I may or may not be back. Discord is making noises, but I don't see a window.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
The
I hear you.
tarantulas began to
Yeah,
yield
me too.
amazing results. They grew as large as human beings. Began developing new reasoning powers.
Nothing like the internet dropping in the middle of recording, right, guys?
Communicate with them.
I've had it happen.
And then I reversed the process, transplanted the control substance of the insect back into the human body.
You.
So he only hires like good-looking women and strange-looking men.
Doctor, observe this.
I mean, that's a pretty sound strategy.
He has human
Okay.
beauty and intelligence. Still
I mean,
possesses the capacities
He
and
probably
instincts
only
of the
tries to
giant
hire
spider.
people that are less attractive than him, so he stands a chance.
She has the indestructibility of the insect.
That's what I was saying.
If her body became damaged, if she were to lose an arm or a leg, she could grow a new one. I expect Tarantella may survive for hundreds and hundreds of years.
And what about males?
Well, unfortunately, in the insect world, the male is a puny, unimportant thing. You saw a few of the examples.
The dwarfs.
I think we're beginning to get some results.
What is it?
If we are successful, I shall have a super female spider with a thinking and reasoning brain. A creature that someday may control the world. Subject to my will.
Yeah.
Neat. I also would only work in the cliffs if I had a brain like that.
Oh.
Peter Parker?
Are you convinced now, Doctor?
No.
I hope you
Yeah, what the
No.
fuck are you
this
talking
opportunity
about?
I'm giving you to become a colleague of mine.
No. You can't do these things. You're tampering with the work of the Creator.
Gibberish.
You're evil. This place is like... It must be destroyed. You and all foul things that you've made.
Might want to have some situational awareness there, bro.
Of course, you know I cannot let you leave this place.
Some way, somehow, I'll find a way to put an end to your ghastly experiments.
Oh, I thought he was going to start talking to the audience right away. Instead of just being a censorship man.
Regrettable. I was hoping for a colleague, but... Well, at least we have another experimental subject.
The noise is getting me too.
Wait. What? Whoa.
How did it come to this?
Spider girl, needle, head.
With the power to
Read
read
all about
newspapers.
it.
Leland Masterson's mind snaps under ordeal.
Ah, Muerto.
Doesn't
Fit.
Muerto mean like death?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So death state asylum?
Yes.
Ah, lost another one to Ditech. The pianist finally gets to stretch their legs a bit.
Oh, I'm the bassist. Don't get.
Oh. See.
Ah. There they are.
That was the most unexpected cameo yet.
We don't know that they're actually playing. I didn't get a good look. That guy's not playing guitar.
I didn't think so, but I like the idea that he hired 3 musicians who couldn't speak English and told them to play over the film.
Here's the tiniest can of beans.
A drink, please. The very best. Scotch.
Yes, that is the very best.
I want to go into a bar sometime and ask them for the very best and see what the f they give me.
That'll be $3,000.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Do you mind paying for the rest of the scotch? Gently tap your bass.
What a dump.
Well, it isn't exactly the Star Club, I'll admit, but...
Senora, the best people in the house.
That tablecloth is like clearly dirty.
I can't see anything clearly in this film.
Something to drink. Anything tall and cool.
I know, that's what makes it so impressive that I can tell it was dirty.
We had to come down in this flea-bitten border town. And you would drag me to this dive. This unupholstered sewer.
Oh, I find this place rather amusing. Your great Southwest has a certain flavor.
These people seem very
I don't happen to be in the mood for a
able
quick
to
tour
stay
of our
alive
great
for this
Southwest.
entire film, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're not throwing death flags at all.
But my dear, you
I am
can't
sure
blame me
that
for
everything
the
will be
motor trouble.
completely fine
These
for
things will
both of
happen
them.
the best of places.
Well, it didn't have to happen on my wedding day.
Now you're acting childish, and that's not you. After all, being able to adapt oneself to any situation is the mark of the true sophisticate.
I'm sorry.
And you're not angry with me?
Of course not, Jan.
Did she just say she was angry with him?
Yes. She just forgot on account of the fact that she could kill him and take his money.
Leland J. Masterson is the name.
I challenge you to a duel.
I beg your pardon?
Don't worry, I have only escaped from one mental institution
Beautiful,
today.
my dear. Very beautiful. And good.
Not beautiful and evil, right? Okay.
Yes, Moon, the plane is ready, huh?
Not for some time. The pilot is having considerable trouble.
I was thinking that we
Did
were
they
short
just
on
get an
stereo.
Asian guy and expect us not to notice that?
Well, Wu, what are you waiting for? Get back to the
Oh,
plane.
okay, it's his servant. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
But I was like, they didn't have enough Hispanic
Wait,
people, so
they just
got an
stopped
Asian.
playing, and they fell asleep.
I mean, they've been working for 17 hours straight. Don't stand up. The air is thin up there on account of all the smoke.
Her legs go all the way up.
Her legs go. I regret that the quote of "her legs go up to her knees" from last week was post-recording.
And she pulls her hair off. Is there going to be a horrible bug mask? Oh.
The seduction of the sumo dance.
What the f*** is this? They better not haul in a donkey here in a minute.
I really want to see that guitar player's left hand.
I'm not sure what I want to see at this point.
There's one man in this bar not captivated by the weird dance.
Certainly good to see you. I've been looking for you for 2 days.
I'm sorry, but I felt like a little trip.
We missed you, sir. Dr. Harrison wishes to see you, you know.
I know, George. But I don't want to see him.
Does this seem like a lot of smoke?
I don't get this.
Yes,
Who are you and what's this all
that's
about?
what I was saying earlier. Like, if you stand up, you'll asphyxiate.
Nurse.
Yes, you see, Mr. Masterson is...
No, George. I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
See, I like this lady.
Well,
wait, who's playing the bongos?
She is the bongos. I thought she was just gonna faceplant for a second there. What is this dance?
Okay, her name is like Tarantella, right?
I don't want to know.
That's actually a name of a dance.
Okay.
And I don't know that this is that.
Like, I keep trying to think of what we could dub over this, what song that would just make the scene better or worse.
Very much. She's fascinating. As a dancer, of course. I don't like her.
Well, you know, she's gonna cap off the dance by eating his head, so...
Yeah, just like my ex.
Oh.
And they threw her down. And her blood was sprinkled on the wall, and he trod her underfoot.
Oh, good, he's quoting the Bible.
Oh, good.
And pulling out a gun?
Ezekiel.
Give me that gun, Mr. Masterson. Please, give me that gun. Come on, let's get out of here. Stop, everybody. Listen. This man's an insane killer. He's local. He'll kill all of us before you can reach him. Thank you, George.
With his, 7 rounds remaining, he'll kill all of you.
I only did what had to be done.
He has successfully killed Zero.
Yeah, he just shot her in the boob.
George, don't take another step. This lady is my friend, and nobody shall hurt her.
Including me.
I will kill her.
Oh,
first.
never mind.
You can't outdo the movie with terrible jokes that are it trying to take itself seriously.
Nobody's attending to her. Anybody want to check and make sure she has been shot?
She works in a bar. She's been shot before.
Yeah, she transferred her mind to the white woman.
Let's go home. Don't be afraid. I won't let them hurt you.
Somebody just want to club him in the back of the head? I guess he is holding a gun and he's right on the trigger finger, so maybe it's not a good idea, but it just seems like it'd be so easy to take him out.
Oh, you brought the car, George. Excellent. You'll sit with me.
But, Mr. Masterson, she's not going with us.
Not going with us? You must, my dear. You're in danger.
But we've got to
Why
get to
don't
the
you come
landing
around to the
field.
driver's seat? She will sit in the back.
Very well, I shall take you there.
Let me talk to the sheriff.
Doreen, dear, you sit up here in front.
Miss Doreen is going to sit with me. Aren't you?
Yes. Yes, of course.
I feel completely obligated to, with no ulterior motives. Mr. Gunn pointed at me, man.
There's a dead woman lying right here on the floor.
We don't know how it happened.
That's right, Sheriff.
Nobody seems very concerned about it.
No, she's right where she fed. Nobody touched a thing.
We didn't even try to help her.
Oh, never mind. She didn't even bleed on her dress.
As soon as she got up, the piano player and
walked out of here.
the musician's like, "Oh, she's fine. Let's just start playing again."
Pick right back up.
Here we are, my dear.
The band didn't try to help her. They were taking a drink break, but as soon as she got back up, they had to end it. So now they're just angry.
Sorry, sir, but one of the engines still acting up. Whatever it is, I can't find the part.
It's probably nothing serious. Can't we take off anyway?
No, sir.
The engine doesn't work.
You're the captain. How much longer do you think?
My dear young man, I want to fly.
You want to...
I've always wanted to fly, and now I will. Sorry, sir, but I'm the one who decides whether we fly or not. I command, and thou shalt obey. Is he kidding? He ain't
There,
kidding,
look,
mister.
the gun's pointed at him, not the woman. Now
Better
beat
do
his
as he
ass.
says. We fly now. You go first.
But the motor still doesn't work.
Listen, the police!
Don't worry. We can fly.
Don't be afraid.
My gun will make the engine work.
Get in quick.
There. Also
Come
kick
along,
his ass
George.
right now. Come on.
Now we will all fly.
Oh.
And the sound range on that siren. They say from the desert you can hear sounds all the way from New York.
Oh. That plane looks very at home in a Godzilla movie.
How long do you think it will take us, Phillips? If everything goes all right, about an hour and a half.
I mean, I don't want to say too much about that since this is a year before the first Godzilla film.
So close to heaven. Wait a minute. Something wrong with this gyro compass. Somebody's fooled with the setting. We've been flying 100 degrees off course.
We're in the Bermuda Triangle. Oh. Well, there goes the fucking engine. Yeah.
I knew it. The left engine's acting up already.
Is it bad, Jan? Do we have to go down again?
How should I know? Just stay calm, please. Nothing seriously wrong so far.
It's fine.
He looks a little
suspicious there.
Everybody looks suspicious at this film so far.
It's getting worse, much worse. I'll have to go down. And fast.
Well.
And what I like to call crashing.
I can't see a place to land.
Don't look too good, miss. We keep on flying. I like it. This is my order. Fasten your safety belts. This can't last much longer. And please remain calm. Can't you find the landing spot, Phillips? Not yet. But I am trying for that mesa dead ahead. You think we'll make it? I don't know, sir. Keep your fingers crossed. Miss Culbertson, no smoking.
Okay, Captain. But may I ask where we are?
Somewhere over Mexico at an altitude of 1,500. And with a dying...
1,200.
The other one's okay. Doesn't do us any good, not in this ship. Birds fly without motors. And so will we.
That's not entirely true.
I don't know who you are or what you are, but
Birds are in fact hiding motors.
When a bird is sick, he has to land. And our bird is sick. Very sick. The sick I shall heal. The good I shall protect.
We've got a chance. I'm going down. Hold tight.
Just like your mom.
Hey, friend, can you get out there and, fix the engine? All you gotta do is go out there and
Yeah, go heal the engine right now.
give it a hug.
Engines love that.
What? What?
Is everything all right?
Yes. Yes, I'm
Oh no, we crashed into the darkness.
What?
Stick
Is
close.
that
I
a
wanna
different
talk to you.
blonde lady? They're kick. Oh, I thought that was.
Kick him anyway.
Never thought he'd make it, Phillips.
Oh, kick his ass anyway.
I know he was being reasonable, but he still is not a good
girl,
person.
Miss Culbertson.
Oh, thank you, Captain.
I like it here.
Trip him as he gets off the wing.
Or when he spaces out like that, just.
Our voices sound
The longer he
strange.
stays alive at this point, the fresher his
Do you hear
meat will
that?
be when they eventually have to cannibalize him.
It must be the echo of our voices, my dear, thrown back at us from the forest.
2 days ago, he got away from us. I've been hunting him ever since. I caught up with him in that border dive just before I killed that dancer. I tried, but I couldn't stop him. Why did he
They
kill
tried
her?
the hardest.
How did he get that gun? Nobody
Don't
knows
worry,
why
she's
he
okay.
kills. He just wants to, and he does. Where he got that gun? Probably bought it. He has lots of money all the time. Doesn't mean a thing to him.
Can't we get that gun away from him?
I'll try, Captain. You can bet on that. But for the sake of all of us, don't try to rush or force him. Leave it to me.
All right.
May I smoke now, Captain?
No,
Not
fuck
yet.
you.
I have to look at the gas tanks first.
Don't need this anymore.
Now, Miss Ferguson, you may smoke.
Any idea where
I'm sure there's no fumes
I think
around
so,
here
sir.
at all.
We're in Mexico, about 120 miles below the border, on top of a mesa rising 600 feet above the desert.
600 feet.
That's right. Stuck up in the air like an island in the sky.
I suppose we can't walk down from here.
Not unless you're a human fly.
Sorry, Captain. Haven't been with the circus for years.
It's wonderful. So close to heaven.
West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountain.
Shenandoah? 3B
I'd better get that
woman?
And the flashlight. We'll need some light.
Something. I don't like it here. A bit.
Oh, if I had a nightmare, this is it.
Film degrading made this scene a
What
little
could be out
funnier.
there?
I don't Culbertson. Well, it could be a very natural cause. An old dead branch breaking off or a falling tree. I wouldn't worry too much. Well, here comes Wu. Now we can have a fire.
Did you hear that noise out there, Wu?
Yes, Master. You heard?
Did you see anything?
The curtain of darkness veils the sharpest eyes. We saw nothing.
Well, let's get that fire going. I'll be back in a minute.
Man,
This movie has set something up, and I'm not sure of what anymore.
Well, that's better. We have a fire, Blair, and...
A drink. Oh, I certainly can use it.
Now, this had occurred to me when I saw the bottle. But first, let's get this into the air. Our only flare and it worked.
How do we know it was seen?
Well, we don't, sir. All we can do is hope.
Sorry, Miss Culbertson. No glass.
Oh, that's all right, Wu. It's a relief to be informal.
straight from the
once in a while.
bottle.
Oh, I was hoping they were just going to push his face into the
I
fire.
think I'll eat something. I feel hungry. Shut up, you fool.
You were the fool, Jan. Remember his gun?
A hungry animal knows no fear.
No, thank you. Not brandy just before dinner.
Sorry, sir, to disillusion you, but there's no food on this ship. Not even a K ration.
Thank you, sir. That helped.
Nothing to do but get drunk.
I'm gonna look around.
What for? You can't see anything. Well, we need this flashlight.
I have
Flashlighter?
Does that give out enough light?
this. Sure, I use it at the sanitarium all the time. It's past my dinner time, dear. Aren't you hungry?
But, Mr. Masterson, we have no food with us.
George will bring it. He always does.
Okay. Piano player is doing his best, but I think he's run out of material.
If our flare wasn't seen by anyone, how will we get off this mesa?
To be honest, sir, I don't know. We can't do anything decisive until daylight.
feel like the bass is adding most of the effort to the situation.
Wow. They just like completely spliced a bunch of bullshit right in there.
Yeah. When I notice, you know it's bad.
My wife just brought me some hot chocolate.
This guy's like, I'm an actor.
Thank you, Captain. You're so attentive. But even I can do some things for myself.
So I noticed. And, no offense, ma'am.
You scare easily, don't you, Captain?
I'm a strong, independent woman, and I have an infinite supply of cigarettes. I'm kind of sad that they talked over his scream.
Who's right, he doesn't he?
I'm going with you, Grant. Anything's better than to sit here and wait.
May I suggest that we wait here until Phillips find out what happened? You'll be safer here.
Come with us, gunman.
Let me have the gun, and I'll go face this.
I'd like a stroll before dinner.
Since you insist, we all go. You come too.
Yes, Master. After I put some more wood on the fire.
I'm totally coming along, Master. I hope he's the only person to live through this movie.
He gets all the women.
Let's stay close together. The best way is to hold each other's hand and form a line.
If you don't mind.
I believe it's better, Mr. Bancroft, if you hold on to Mr. Masterson's coat. And Wu, you bring up the rear.
Guitar player, you okay? Guitar player? Are you
They're
okay?
still seething, don't worry. That means they're still alive.
See anything? I can't.
Whack. Whack.
Is that you, George?
Were you excited about Howard?
I just needed to add some sound effects that was something completely different.
Oh.
It wasn't for this damn music.
Honestly, I feel like if it wasn't for the music, this scene would be over.
Ugh, like it's giving me a headache. Or all the Febrezes, I don't know.
Here, I can make it worse. Hold on.
You son of a bitch, I know what you're gonna do. Don't you do it.
Gaping hole.
Okay. But if you need me, I'm holding it right now.
Yeah, I am too.
Hey, you wait here, I'll try us along. Let's turn down. One wrong step and we may all go over.
Let me break out my didgeridoo.
Is it George?
If there's an instrument that I hope you get the cops called on you for at some point, it's the didgeridoo.
It really sucks because it's hard to play.
Piano player ran out of piano and had to start over.
Who could have shot him? Nobody shot him. Look. Bullet wounds.
How horrible. What could have killed him?
I don't know. I hope we won't have to find out.
It's not like we're
We're
on
all out here in the middle of the woods.
It's not like we're isolated from society.
For the living.
Poor George. There's not a thing we can do for him. I'll stand close to the underbrush. I'll have to get by.
Movie was already short by modern standards, and it's being padded. I think that says a lot. We have 18 minutes of film left.
Run together!
Somebody turn on the oven light. The kitchen light, that's the word I'm looking for.
I can't see a thing.
That noise is not falling branches. Something's moving in there.
Worse.
Help! It's got me! Something got me!
Where?
Here in my arm. My left arm.
Oh no! I've got
It's a nasty scratch, all right, but
Skin.
nothing serious. I'll dress it as soon as we get back to the plane. I'd suggest we all stay away from these thorns.
Ow! I can't see anything.
It really is easy for the guy with the flashlight to say.
Oh, look, the skirt's ruined. So is his heel.
You weren't hurt, Miss Culverton.
No, not a bit. Thank you.
Sucked to get hurt on your wedding
Now,
day.
Phillips? Yes, sir. Let's go.
Wasn't that a plot point? Like, she just got married today.
Yeah, it was something that was brought up, and it feels like it doesn't matter. Like a significant rest of this.
Where's that bottle of yours, Captain? I sure could use another drink.
I used
I
it to
think we
piss
all can stand a
in.
little drink after this experience. How about you?
Okay. Science.
Okay, science man. What are we doing? Move the plot forward, please. We have to wrap this up in 15 minutes.
Why did they show him and just cut right back here?
Let's send up a flare. If help doesn't come
Editing of
by
this
morning,
film is...
we'll make a signal fire, but meanwhile, I'd suggest we get some sleep. We've got a long night ahead of us.
Do you expect any of us to sleep after what happened tonight?
Well, maybe not sleep, but at least you'll get some rest.
But we're all in danger. Whatever killed George may attack us.
Take it easy, sir. I'll stand guard and keep the fire going.
Gunman, why don't you
Aye,
take
aye,
the
sir.
first watch?
Well, we all could use a little rest. But remember now, we are putting our lives in your hands.
I realize that, sir.
Doreen, why don't you try to make yourself a little comfortable? Try to get some rest.
What?
I'll try.
Go join the Mile High Club on our wedding night?
Darkest shadows of the night.
Yeah, let's go bang in the plane. It'll be fun.
Morning sun.
Mr. Masters, don't you think you better get some sleep?
Is it bedtime?
Yes, yes, it is.
Yeah, it's bedtime. I'll wake you when morning comes.
Take the gun from him when he goes to sleep.
Did they not even go in the plane? They just walked out and slept in the open?
Oh, they're sleeping on the wing.
No, they grabbed the fuel tank to sleep on top of.
Oh, that seems fair. This movie is making me appreciate modern scores even more.
Very good, my dear, very good. Soon their nerves will break.
Oh, okay.
Planned for them to crash here. I engineered their engine to fail at just the correct moment to crash here. Because I am so smart.
Oh, they're sleeping on that part of the wing. Okay. I see now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
I wasn't asleep.
Wanna bang?
You nervous?
No. I was just thinking. Phillips, why do you ignore me?
What?
What?
That what you were thinking about?
Yes. And I resent it.
You're not used to it, huh?
Do you really dislike me that much?
I don't
What?
dislike you, Miss Cummins.
I
But you
don't.
don't approve of me, is
What?
that it?
Where's this
You
conversation
think
come
I'm
from?
marrying him for his money.
She was coming on to him earlier,
Aren't you?
and he didn't reciprocate, I guess.
I'm very fond of him.
But you don't love him.
Well, I'm not exactly mad about him, if that's what you mean. But I am fond of him.
And he can give you nice things.
Well, yes. Why not? He can give me security, for one thing.
And that's all that matters.
Wait a minute, wait a
That's
minute.
important.
He did not save you from a guy
Don't
literally
think.
trying to kidnap
Did
you
you
with a
care for
gun.
What do you mean
Don't.
trying?
Exactly. It's just that
Yeah.
I'd like you to understand
A
me.
guy who is currently asleep.
Oh god. It's Vern Troyer.
What is it?
I thought I heard something. No, I guess it wasn't anything. Now, what were you saying?
I was saying that I'd like you to understand me.
I think I do.
Whoa,
understand.
whoa, 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 whoa,
You're
whoa.
married for money, but you want to bang. That's.
Oh, yes, I
She's
can.
horny, and her sugar daddy is not putting out.
I've had my hard knocks, too. I've had to work ever since I was a kid. Some of it wasn't very much fun. Well, I guess it boils down to what you want out of life.
What is for you, Grant?
Well, I want a girl who's sincere.
That's not her.
Real.
Nope.
Nope.
Someone who'd stick by me when
Nope.
Definitely not her.
One who wants me only for what I am.
Nope.
Not for what I have. Big order, huh?
I'm none of those things.
Yeah.
Gonna bang?
That's
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. You're none of these
This
things.
used to be your wedding night. Remember?
Yes. Yes, of course.
It's my wedding night, and I'm not getting any.
But, you're all probably going to die, so...
It's a foolish thing to do.
What?
It's with
What?
no imagination. It was there, I saw it.
What did you see, dear?
Well, I
What?
couldn't sleep. Phillips and I were
Wow, her hair is
sitting here
very
talking
put
and
together for this
there was
reshoot.
noise. I looked up and I saw some women and little men. They seemed unreal.
No offense intended, Miss Culbertson, but I know what strange tricks our minds can play.
This movie is playing strange
I'm
tricks.
sure I saw it.
Where's your comb, my dear?
Comb?
Yeah, your hair that was in
Oh,
a completely
I guess I
different style like
lost it out
30
there
seconds
somewhere.
ago.
But I gave it to you. We must find it. That comb is a valuable heirloom of my family.
What do you mean by we? If you think I'm going out there once more, you're crazy.
We'll
I
find
didn't
it when
intend
it's
you to
light
go.
out, you
Who will
more,
go
huh?
and look for it?
May I have the light?
Oh, don't be a fool.
He who serves well will also serve in danger.
For a f***ing hair comb.
Whoa.
I'll
Take
come
the
with
gun.
you.
Take
Take
the gun.
this.
We'll shoot him right
Shoot
now.
him now!
The Valley of Darkness shall have my guidance and protection. Okay, Wu. If you feel that way about it, I won't stop you. But don't hesitate to use that gun. I hope you know how.
There's a day to be born and a day to die.
What the?
So, okay, the guy who just gave away his gun, it's okay to punch him right now.
Beat him and throw him in the fire.
Tie him up.
And then
Yeah,
throw
that's
him
probably
in
the
the
more
fire.
sane option.
Tie
Beat-
the guy who escaped the mental institute up after
Beat
he
him up,
threatened
tie
to
him
shoot
up.
you.
Throw him in the fire.
So I'll just take a moment to appreciate that scientist man engineered the woman losing the comb. Because he's so smart.
I want you to realize that if Wu doesn't come back, you will be responsible.
I'll never touch that comb again. Even if he finds it.
The guy who was like threatening to kill you.
Heirloom. You make me sick. Why did you ever have to leave that crazy house?
Blessed be the pure in mind.
Tie
They
him
shall
up.
find
There are.
peace.
Oh,
And you are a coward, sir.
What? Why are you?
No. You know what?
Right.
Since Masterson no longer has a gun.
Let go of me.
He
or you
doesn't
won't
have
lose
a
your job.
gun.
I haven't had the opportunity to tell you yet, but I quit when Wu went out there on your orders.
Like the second he handed that gun over, it should have been ass whooping time.
Jesus.
Wait, does Wu secretly serve this guy?
You brought Masterson?
Yes, he's here.
Good, we found him at last.
What about the others?
Well, I have something in mind for the girl and the pilot. The other I shall dispose of.
is there a chicken in the background?
Matter, Wu?
Yes, there is.
What? What?
What? No! Don't kill Wu.
Man, they lost the gun and the flashlight now. Oh, and Wu.
I think the gun had more character development time than Wu. Oh, the torch went out as soon as it touched the ground.
What about the gun? Is the gun there?
Yeah, is that still there?
Oh.
Yeah.
If he goes back there and gives the gun to the other guy.
Here, you can have this back.
Oh no! My only manservant. I'm feeling sadness for the first time.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to bang the pirate.
And put more wood on that fire, quick! Just keep it moving, Doreen. And remember, we haven't seen him yet.
Aren't you afraid, Grant?
I'm scared stiff.
If you're frightened, you tell him.
I can't stand it. I'm getting out of here.
Okay, have fun.
Don't be a fool. The only thing keeping you back is our fire.
Oh, it's beautiful. I'll go right towards it.
Didn't we see those on the moon with the cat women?
Yep. Something similar.
Didn't we learn it takes like 7 shots of your gun to shoot to kill them?
And they didn't try to fire the gun once.
I like the woman that has antennas. Oh, it's the dancing lady, okay. I mean, we all knew she was a part of this, but...
In a moment or so, be perfectly sane again. It's unfortunate he left us in such a state before. I understand that he was committed to an asylum, attempted to kill Tarantella.
Grant, look. It's the dancer from the cafe. I saw him kill her.
Amazing the durability of my creations.
So they just gave him saninating serum?
Dr. Aranda.
Yeah.
Aranda. That's Spanish for spider.
We meet again, Doctor.
Again? Did I leave here? Yes. I seem to remember vaguely that...
Yes, you escaped just before, Doctor, and you led us a merry chase recovering you.
Why? Why not just kill me? Why bring me back?
Unfortunately, I still need your help. I'll give you one more chance to change your mind.
No, never. Nothing you can do will ever make me a party to this.
Tarantella.
No, you're not going to torture him anymore.
Yeah, he's such a tortured soul, the man who kidnapped us, brought us up here.
Drink it, quick!
Don't you fool! Fool? I don't think so. Just a few moments, this will explode and destroy you and me and all of your terrible creations.
And all these innocent people, too.
You wouldn't destroy
How did he...
Yes, but I'm a human being.
How did he know?
You two have got a chance.
all good scientists just know the look and smell of all the chemicals in the lab.
I've been sniffing explosives for 78 years. I can tell them from a mile away.
And the taste, of course, you know.
Your creations can grow a new arm or leg. Nothing can survive fire.
Nothing can survive fire. Poor spider.
I don't know how long we stumbled and staggered across that desert before he found us.
Oh, so they've been telling a story this whole time?
Yes.
That's about the story.
These are the 2 people from the desert at the beginning.
Believe it or not.
Grant.
How do you feel?
All right, I guess.
This is your wedding night, you know. Not mine,
Just been
hers.
telling them our story. They don't buy it.
I think he did.
Es verdad. That's the truth.
Now, don't worry about it. You're going to be all right in a couple of days. Just a little too much sun on the bare head. Anybody thinks I'm going to load one of my trucks with oil and send it up on top of a mountain to burn a bunch of imaginary spiders?
Yes, you're right, Dan. Common sense.
Oh no!
Isn't anything
Voice is
to
back.
story, does it? Giant spiders on a desert mesa. Fantastic. Peppy is just a superstitious native. True, no one has ever been on Sapa Mesa, but it's just like any other bit of tableland. Not a thing different about it.
Except for the rampant Gorn.
Or is there?
Yeah. Weird women.
Okay.
Let's wait for the after credits scene.
Okay, good. It ends on a normal color. I gotta edit that in later. Dracofunk, about out of 10.
I'm at the wrong thing.
Oh, I'm not even on the sheet.
2? Question
What do you?
mark?
2 with a question mark?
Yeah, I think.
2, I think. 2. You got a rating, Scrodrick?
Yeah. 2.5 minus 1 because of that fucking soundtrack. Like, it gave me a headache. Like, seriously.
I'm sorry that the soundtrack gave you a headache because I'm legitimately thinking that was most of the film.
Well, it was, but
Yeah, that's like I'm trying to think through the plot. And the plot happened, so that means I have to rate it above Unknown World, which I apparently rated 1.5, so I'll rate this 1.51.
like, I can't play guitar, but I think after like a 5-minute, like, here are a couple chords, I could have played like 80% of the guitar in this movie.
The dude was just had like a bar chords, and he just kept moving up and down the neck.
Yeah, like there were a couple times where they did some interesting things that I couldn't have done, but like most of the time it was just.
To be fair, to play like that for a long time is actually really difficult. Just like the whole strumming pattern.
Well,
like
sure,
the right
but
hand,
right?
I would assume
what
they got
should
breaks
do?
though.
Hire more musicians. Good night, everybody.
Good night. We love you.
Good night.